illegal swords as the streets all crawl with people, stores and debris on the floor. We sweep up and ignore the cathedral walls. This city's laws are in need that we hold. Freedom calls, soldiers are massing and stacking the ammunition deep in the court. Stand in a rank, be tattered banners and flags, enacting a massacre. The assassins see this elite from the walls, unsure what the August decree did at all. Are you sure the Bastille didn't fall? We should rally morale and proceed with the war. Locks and chopped, the drawbridge drops, the raucous flocked and the reach in the courts, ignoring the shots. Mean for the slaughter, bleed on the floor, just weak in the gore. Thanks a lot to the same culottes for yanking off the breaches of war, breaching the walls and windows lead to the floor, and then smoke screen it before defeating the bourgeoisie with a claw. I'm sure we've seen this before. Better catch and dispatch him, or that matchstick will blast his bash into ashes. Absent of actions and burning mistake. Chat to my back as I'm turning away. The earliest grave is the turn of your fate. Courtesy of the dear third estate. Alouette, gentille alouette, alouette, je te plumerai, la tête, je te plumerai la tête, et la tête, et la tête, je te plumerai la tête. The blade of the guillotine drops, I look at my watch, then put in my pocket and hurry. I've got to run in and stop my unlucky target to come into harm. I'm trembling under the chopping block while onlookers watching numbers and shot. Back to the back streets in the cobble, no palaces, traps, dream of a hovel. Run on the action, go out and blast and push back the crowds and leap up a shot wall. 2 hops and I'm on a rooftop, move to a new spot and then I'll soon drop. Assess the scene, eagle-eyed, who needs to bleed, who needs to die? You need to read between the lines and move the bleating sheep aside. This is the reason why I made the decision to leave Versailles. Grim Reaper achieve aside and cleave and leave the pride and the need to breathe or even be alive. At least you see I need to find at least, cause she gives me a reason to be at least on life as we unite. Alouette, gentille alouette, alouette, je te plumerai, je te plumerai la tête, je te plumerai la tête, et la tête, et la tête, je te plumerai la tête. Concerté, agilité, fraternité. And the songbird sings. This is for the voices who are unheard, who never backtalk one word to the songbird. This is for the second-class citizens and prisoners locked alone. I bring a list of things the prophet wants you not to know. I've got to blow the propaganda out the box, and so open up the rift and put this disc into your boxophone. I'll take your brain to places it doesn't often go. So brace yourself for takeoff and watch the show. I'm probably known as Book of the Whip, and I've had enough of this shit. Fed up of it stuck in the rut, so I'm looking to rough up a couple of pricks. And accomplish a mission to look for woman in prison that's stuck in the city with something to miss. Like the rhythm the government's struggling to whip. The anger of the people daily handling the stress. Well, I've just ambled in from gambling and landed in a mess. And I'm telling you, Elizabeth is a damsel in distress. She's the damn best wingman to ever don a dress. Yes, to be honest with loads of things in common we both can bring an opening. We'll probably be closer twins than Robert and Rosalind. I throw my grapple and aim to blow the back of your brain out and contemplate on why we play those irrational games. My main foe is Zachary Hale, Comstock. The day has rain begun, a fundamental bomb drop. Colombia's on lockdown, every day they're destroying somebody, so what now? Send for Daisy Fitzroy. The rich get fatter while the slums are getting hungrier. It's a matter of time before they pull the rug from under you. We'll make your money disappear from you like a conjurer, and overthrow the fundies that are plundering Colombia. And the songbird sings. I know this is absurd and sounds bananas, but have you observed the way they worship founding fathers? That's why the Vox Populi have hurtled out the darkness, immersed about to start to turn around and clap this heartlessness. If this disc keeps flying, you'll be dying like your hyacinth. Hirelings or higher things, either Vox Populi's guys or Jeremiah thinks. If they pile in on me, then they'll receive undying violence. I lynch the pious kings with the silent wire strings from the tiny violins that won't be crying when they're lying singed. Ignite the tinder, set the sky alight in flights of cinders, and let freedom ring inside your cries like a singer. That's like trying to hide your violent injuries as if they're minor things by keeping just a tiny thimble on your finger. One hand holds vigors, the other pulls triggers. I'm a multitasking action man with a glass full of malt liquor, salt liquor. Raptures, contraptions are fantastic, but don't exist yet, so that is how we pack plasmids. No need to hack gadgets. The man of a rich, I battle a handyman's akin to black magic. My life can play where every act's tragic. And the songbird sings. ground to which I've come is hellish, full of malice. The sun has vanished, now it's overrun with rabbit grubs and maggots. So I guess it's good I'm hooded, clad in rugged rags and brandishing a massive bloody mallet. The hunter's plan is plunder with an underground pungent palace overrun with radish. A chalice dungeon that is, and should I perish in this parish, this gothic ghetto, fret not, I'm coming back to get my blood echoes. Bloodborne, we were born in blood. Snuff all of your torches and throw up your hoods. Bloodborne, we were born in blood. Now we rise from the dark like morning wood. The graveyard's my playground. Swing on the beast claw, luxurious merry-go-round. Did you ever seesaw? I wanna play a game, flame spray and maim any tainted dog, beast boar, or maiden man. I flay and aim a blade, spread the brains on the pavement like mayonnaise till they're late like passengers on Merseyrail railways. How I missed the gay old days, son, I'm a pale face. Now, son, I'm a trailblazer, never save, no fail safe. These doomed peasants' future isn't too pleasant. Little more than a source of food for the moon present. So you better use your communion wounds or do penance for absolution. She'll elude you without true repentance. New to you with a sore cleaver, leave you with a sore beaver. It'll hurt more than missing spoiler alerts on soul teasers or biting grape shot you thought was some Maltesers. This region's never even seen a person called Jesus. Bloodborne, we were born in blood. Snuff all of your torches and throw up your hoods. Bloodborne, we were born in blood. Now we rise from the dark like morning wood. Watch the bricks roll, his hits sting more than Rick rolls, or sticking a tonitrus right into your dick hole. I use a hunchback as a human punch bag, and when I'm done I have him running back to school without his lunch pack. And here's a fun fact, my hunter axe has a somewhat different function than it would were I a lumberjack. I'm sick enough to recite that Monty Python bit while swiping it from side to side in the middle of a viper pit. How did I get my job? Where did I find a gig? Let's just put it this way, I didn't apply for it, and I might be sick, but the true boss isn't me exactly. Tip your hat to Mr. Hidetaka Miyazaki. Bloodborne, we were born in blood. Snuff all of your torches and throw up your hoods. Bloodborne, we were born in blood. Now we rise from the dark like morning wood. Last logs on the bonfire. We should go on, sire. Things have gone dire. Pray the church has got a strong spire. I'm not pious, though I know the gods have one desire, to purify by our shrines with a song of fire. Prepare to enter a harmful world of embers, of half-remembered curses darker than the worst December. Forget your Christmas card, return to sender. We never light new logs, we burn dissenters. Hurt them and dismember any wretched urchin who is too determined to surrender. Curb the temper through the nerve endings to the nervous center. I swing a broadsword at a lord of cinder and swipe left and right quick as if I'm bored of Tinder. And all it takes is tinder to scorch a wall of timber. The more you try to hide the stink, the more it lingers. Like trauma, muscle memory and sores on fingers. It'll sting more than sticking splinters in your sphincter. Mortal men prepare for an awful winter where there'll be more claret spilled than an awkward vintner's wares. You'll fall hard as if I've kicked you down a set of stairs into infinite despair. So enter if you dare. Chilled fingers each rely on a spark to ignite the pyre, summon fire from dark. Stoke the ash for embers till they pry 'em apart. Smoke rises, tiger of mind and lion of heart. Chilled fingers each rely on a spark to ignite the pyre, summon fire from dark. Stoke the ash for embers till they pry 'em apart. Smoke rises, tiger of mind and lion of heart. The land of Lothric is gothic, frothing with toxic, hypnotic, chaotic, catastrophic stuff. And all you've got to stop, it's what's in your pocket. Accurately calibrated, rapping at a frantic pace in language antiquated, chanting pages of the dankest phrases. Chain dance with a dancer's grace, yours is a damn disgrace. A balanced chant and fate with a straight stance and gait. Don't aggravate, I'll amputate and lacerate or strangulate till I decapitate and your atoms evaporate. Emancipate your plasma from its cells, I'll incapacitate and stab your face till it's as see-through as a sheet of acetate. As a symbol of your sinful ways, I hang you from a meat hook. I'm unkindled like they took away my e-book. Even the darkest souls are merely part of a whole. Molten pieces cast in a mold, he who's dealing the card never folds. Keep on the party of gold and roll a scroll and lead them tarted to cold and dissolved in the mulch in a hole out in the cold and with a hole in yourself for the holes. Oh, how does he do that? Always coming up with a new rap at a speed that's truly too fast while keeping it true to the moon bat. True that, I don't mean to brag, I'm just making up for what you lack. Pulling myself up by the bootstrap, difficulty curves need a new graph. I cherish the chance to perish, advance, correcting errors and vanquish terrors that dance in embers and camps. Ephemeral phantoms vanish as I replenish my flask. Remember the past and think ahead to the task, it's fast. Summon embers from ash, slashing a veritable path through the pantheon, the wrath of a champion. Chilled fingers each rely on a spark to ignite the pyre, summon fire from dark. Stoke the ash for embers till they pry 'em apart. Smoke rises, tiger of mind and lion of heart. Chilled fingers each rely on a spark to ignite the pyre, summon fire from dark. Stoke the ash for embers till they pry 'em apart. Smoke rises, tiger of mind and lion of heart. make cry, never say die. Ending the enemy whenever they try. Body count rising every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Character balance is devil and dalliance. Does she give me a medal for arrogance? Cause I believe that the ivory or ebony can annihilate at a higher rate than any enemy can. And I'm an adolescent Nephilim, packing weapons and stepping in. I'm in my element. A bit of rebellion's good for development. I came as an angel, left as a devil. I'm raping the layers of hell, every level. Bellevue, peer resident, a nuclear weapon. Infrared alerts are never pressed to you here, president. I guess you learned the hard way, not to dance with Dante. Partake in a date with me, I'll leave you with a heartache. Heart rate, irregular beating like a heartbreak. Heartbreak, your bars are archaic. I'd pray you never parlay with me, for God's sake. I can't take it. I live in the middle of limbo city. Broken windows, it's so pretty. Life and crime, shit so gritty. Gotta kill time to hit this ditty. Never may cry, never say die. Ending enemy whenever they try. Body count rising every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm the sword of the order that all of the forces are falling for. Psycho borderline, I'm sure that I was born with enormous balls. I got them from my father, cause I'm a son of Sparta. My God, my tongue is sharper than katanas in the barber. You're the bluntest in the genre, should've done it harder. Now the best you're gonna get is to become a martyr. Barbass is a lard ass, couldn't spar fast with a hard ass. I'll smack his chops, leave him looking like a car crash. Black and blue, I rap to bruise, rap to news. Blast your propaganda back to you. Get cat to tag the facts across your camera view. Man, my music's maxed out, so what's a chap to do? Come back for the next track, you'll find out after chapter 2. Thanking you, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Never may cry, never say die. Ending the enemy whenever they try. Body count rising every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am nobody, I am everybody. Heaven forbid that any killer could be better than me. You'll never see me, I'm chameleon, premium. I could be bohemian or deviant, or dressed up as a chef, experimenting with deadly ingredients. My rope will tighten up your vocal cords like breathing helium. I am not evil, I'm relieving you from tedium with anesthesia that's really rather lethal than convenient. Keenly clinical, cold clean, he isn't a criminal. He's cleaning up the whole scene. Keep it minimal, turn believers cynical. Certain that I will achieve my goal, reach the pinnacle. Be it difficult, formidable or physical. Every killing's critical to a level that's spiritual. I stay subliminal, may as well be invisible. Never leave a shred of evidence, I'm not empirical. I am nobody, I am everybody. Don't remember when there was someone who ever loved me. I am nobody, yet there's 47 of me. Blending like a true clone, end them and collect the money. I am nobody, I am everybody. Don't remember when there was someone who ever loved me. I am nobody, yet there's 47 of me. Blending like a true clone, end them and collect the money. I have no relatives, collateral or leverage to pressure with, so you'll never get the hemorrhage. My only blood ties round my neck with elegance. I'm educated in the etiquette of decadence. Any chemical elements are potentially venomous. Even adrenaline has benefits, and when it hits, I can taste the blood of Christ in the sacrifice he made through the sacrament to save us in the afterlife. Every soul is sacred, no one has to die. I just change the pace of the roll when I cast a die. Fate, hear the pastor cry, you may be a mastermind, but if you're my prey then there's no chance you'll last the night. I am nobody, I am everybody. Don't remember when there was someone who ever loved me. I am nobody, yet there's 47 of me. Blending like a true clone, end them and collect the money. I am nobody, I am everybody. Don't remember when there was someone who ever loved me. I am nobody, yet there's 47 of me. Blending like a true clone, end them and collect the money. I am nobody. I am nobody. I am nobody. I wander, lost alone, far from home. You've got so far to roam. How can you go back when you don't know where you started? No, crumbling rocks and stones crush your bones. The hardest blow is not the conflict, but the conflicted quandary your heart is loaded with, pulling you apart from within. Nothing can grow in the garden of sin. And hidden in your hand is the key to the forbidden land. You've been here before but feel like starting again. This is a rebirth, a regeneration, a throwback. The tale of the lizard, stronger when it grows back. So slice your sword through the light, hold it aloft. Cut a hole through the sky, the shadow of the Colossus. I wonder, I wonder, the shadow of the Colossus. Get off my back, get off my back. Get off my back, get off my back. See nature reclaiming the ancient sacred shrines, making time and space entwined, changing up the pacing of your frame of mind. Can't hide from faith, I'm facing mine. Wanna fight me? Wait in line. I'm taking my bow and aiming high. Feather again, decorating the sky. Whatever problem personally pursues you, posed on any scale. Perseverance plus persistence persistently prevail. It's a tale as old as the mountain and peninsula. Your impediments will harden as long as they kept insular. That's why it's vital that you fight for every inch of the particular predicament that's pricking, digging in your rib and prickling your skin, ripping you apart from within. Nothing can flourish in the garden of sin. And hidden in your hand is the key to the forbidden land. You've been here before but feel like starting again. This is a rebirth, a regeneration, a throwback. The tale of the lizard, stronger when it grows back. So slice your sword through the light, hold it aloft. Cut a hole through the sky, the shadow of the Colossus. I wonder, I wonder, I wonder, the shadow of the Colossus. Get off my back, get off my back, get off my back. 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 The mightiest axe is to a leviathan but tiny daggers. But it's not the size that matters, it's striking fast with the right attack. As you find that light and the titan's back and driving the knife till it staggers. The night is alive with the sound of the lightning pounding the ground as the giant crashes. Lying dormant, the lion dormant, light and dark, iron horn and dying dawn. Now I am mourning for the higher form. I thought was a guiding light through the dire door to the trial hall of my final calling. All to find that I have fallen. A waterfall dweller, I'm a sort of door-to-door seller. Brought a call, fellas, to the 44-foot tall. Hello, I brought a sword for the inevitable awesome brawl. Hella enormous proportions, resulting portions of gore that a cause a pull that could hold a whole Portuguese man at war without folding its knees or whatever those damn dangly organs are called. Stinging, ringing you apart from within, salting the earth, halting rebirth of the garden of sin. And hidden in your hand is the key to the forbidden land. You've been here before but feel like starting again. This is a rebirth, a regeneration, a throwback. The tale of the lizard, stronger when it grows back. So slice your sword through the light, hold it aloft. Cut a hole through the sky, the shadow of the Colossus. I wonder, I wonder, I wonder, the shadow of the Colossus. I'm a dastardly master thief. The chance of you actually catching me is but minimal of maximum mastery. Mastered each of my skills to the max, you see. That's the key. Treat combat as last and least, because I vastly prefer sneaking past with ease. But if I have to, I'll attack from the back, crack, snatch your key and stash that in my knapsack. This isn't the way the planet has to be. Handcrafted skills killed by factories. Fat cats are treating talent nastily. Somebody has to address the balance, and it's me. Yeah. I'm a thief, I'm on a mission. Hush, I'm a shadow in the corner of your vision. Taking all your things with no need for permission. I'm a man up on a mission, I'm a thief. I'm a thief, I'm a man up on a mission. I'm a shadow in the corner of your vision. Taking all your things with no need for permission. I'm a man up on a mission, I'm a thief. Freedom lies where I hide in the shadows. I desire to strike into the light at the flight of an arrow. I creep through the narrow streets and the breeze sends a shiver through my marrow. See, I haven't much left in the war chest, so I best make a quick trip, visit Barren Northquest. There's a right tyrant, so I might have to end my silence and get my violent. Cause if I don't, then Orion will be vying for a fight, and his style and aggressiveness and rhetoric are quite diametrical to mine. He'd rather break a window, I'll tend to pull the blinds. I'm a thief, I'm man up on a mission. Hush, I'm a shadow in the corner of your vision. Taking all your things with no need for permission. I'm a man up on a mission, I'm a thief. I lived in a ground that I doubt was jocking. But this new town's now but rotten, breathing disease and the sound of coughing, drowned out by the crowd in the house of blossoms. We could recrown it the house of Sodom. There's a sea of people out, need help but Sodom. Leave it long enough, it'll be no doubt forgotten. Like the time Zhao Zhao said I felt a bottom. I hear the tick-tock at the tower clocking. It means I better knit off, out for shopping. Prowler toppings, the cribble brick herb. Down I drop into the city that I love. The pinnacle of criminals are stepping from above a night out with the philosophic mission of a dove. When there's no one left to police the streets and keep the peace, you best leave it to me, the thief. Peace. I'm a thief, I'm man up on a mission. Hush, I'm a shadow in the corner of your vision. Taking all your things with no need for permission. I'm a man up on a mission, I'm a thief. I'm a thief, I'm man up on a mission. I'm a shadow in the corner of your vision. Taking all your things with no need for permission. I'm a man up on a mission, I'm a thief. I'm smacking a man with a baton in hand. Nothing's a plan, nothing to get to the gang. Bang! No matter how fast they run, I'm packing the baddest of backup plans. The daggers are hacking and trapped the desert and crack with the L with the bat. I just fell over blast till the last man stands. Click the flick of a switch, the spinning the spits, and imagine somebody nibbling fish. Using the chicken to dip. This is ridiculous shit. Call it tomfoolery. Who's that girl, the one with the jewellery? I'm sneaking upon and he fooling me, foolish enough to believe he's calling me. Popping a shot and he's noggin and holding a hostage. Folding and told to I hold off, I'm off and he's dead. One shot in the leg, and walk off as he begs. Now the coppers have entered the scene. I've left them as fled as I head to the street. Thinking they got me, but I'm not backing down. Stop the clock and the city is blacking out. Lagging out, I'll grab you now. You panic cause I ram a policeman into the ground. And now they've gone and found the human trafficker, the Superman with the computer. It's after you pursuing and hacking you. Wherever you go, I own every zone. Heavily loaded with loads of the cleverest pro kit. Wrecking the road with my tech is my phone. Glitches a second of code into the system. And I'm dressed up as a regular Joe in regular clothes. And nobody could ever expose it. Oh shit, I'm ready to just rev and then go. Begin ever so slow and then wait to accelerate whenever the moment is. So wait. You're a liar. Wait. Wait. I'm ready, I'm going in. Picking up a ticket for the minute that we're driving. Nah, I'm skiving, I am wickeder than to get into hiding. Quicker than a whippet in West Riding. Whip another whip, it's hide and seek. Quick, let's whip inside and see if I can divine a unique design and so silently peek behind every blind so I can provide any enemy with a violent surprise. Survey the scene, it's Aiden Pierce. Don't care who your agency is. You're facing the meanest surveillance genius. Steaming in pretty if you're facing the street. The DDoSing, CDOS and tossing them in the sea. Cause I'm an MC constantly watching and seeking to watch what you're speaking. Stopping and dropping from dropping the spot on the spot that I'm beating. Got to be leaving, peeling off on my feet like socks on a hot day, leaping off of the bar. Good evening, officer. I just need to see the bars I got on my phone and leave you lost in the dark. Now the city's power is ours and I'm devouring it, stopping the heart. What? I'm on a boat, it's obvious I'm a boss. Hard watchdog, watching the watchers, I've got to log off.
Welcome to my makeshift kingdom, spaceship engines, Inca, Maya, Lakota, Simpson, Africa rising, Middle East churning. We don't give a fuck, let the griddle keep burning. Truth be told, we nuclear souls, indigo, indico, nudity zones. Carbon-based body make a suitable home. My temporary temple, I'm soon to be gone. Fly, pelican fly to the moon. Jupiter, Lucifer, high from the shroom. Underworld chilling with Osiris and Gloom. You in the jungle running like Elias platoon. Watch us rise from the tomb. Crystalline dreams, civilize the baboon. You liars are doomed. I'm standing in the fire screaming I am the truth. Let's go. Welcome, 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 welcome to my makeshift kingdom. Welcome, 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 welcome to my makeshift kingdom. Everything that was, everything that is, everything that will be, everything is this. Welcome to my makeshift, welcome to my makeshift, welcome to my makeshift kingdom. None of it even matters, cause we ain't even matter. We take it and making images from repeating patterns.